Hey guys, Demi here from Atlas Vibrations, and I am here with your September monthly outlook forecast. So, as you guys see here, I have all 4 of the piles out, and then I'll throw crystals down at the end of the introduction here. If you were new to my channel, my name is Demi. I'm the owner of Atlas Vibrations Spirituality. I create content for you guys in regard to new moons, full moons, honoring the earth cycles, so eventually seasons, and I make them timeless, so that way you guys can come back to them at any time to watch them. I do offer some teachings and some one-sheets and worksheets on my website, so feel free to take a look at that. It'll be in the description box down below. And then as well, it's just some of my disclaimers here. This is for entertainment purposes only. And so if you guys hear me talk about anything in regard to your health, just know that I am not a doctor, so don't go to the doctor and be like, hey, Demi told me that my throat chakra is off and I have a cold because I'm not, speaking enough, and so I need some medication. No, just take it for what it is. Also know this is a general reading, so there are many people watching this video. If a message resonates for you, please take it. If it doesn't, leave it for somebody else. And then as well, I use the words he for masculine, she for feminine, divine masculine, feminine. If anything is gendered specific, I will definitely let you know. And then as well, for those of you that like to do energy exchange, there is my Venmo, PayPal, and all of that stuff in the description box below for those of you that like to do that, because I do these reads for free, so tips are always appreciated, never expected. So if you guys also have not subscribed to the emailing list on my website, please do. I'm trying to reinvent, redo, and work through new things with my business and incorporating some things, so definitely keep that in mind as well. So yeah, let's throw some crystals as I drop this one on the floor in front of these piles. I'm gonna go over the spread with you just to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're looking at. So we are going to do your career, money, health, love and relationships, and then we're going to talk about some practical actions to take, some spirit guidance, and your themes for the month and what you're going to see. So I'm going to throw these crystals in front. Crystals keep like falling out of my hands, so fun. But let's throw these here. Oh my god, this orange calcite or calcite. Okay. If you guys are new to pick a card readings, please choose with your intuition over your mind. I know that you can't see this Dumerteriorite crystal, and I'm sorry. Actually, no, I could just kind of bend it a little bit for you guys in a second. But as you guys can see, the setup is not ideal. I'm trying to work on it because I'm using a Surface Pro to actually record. It's not an actual camera, but I gotta find a better way to kind of work with it, and I think I'm gonna condense some things so that way you guys can actually see the cards and see everything. But yes, so take 3 deep breaths in, 3 deep breaths out to choose your pile, whatever you are most drawn to, and then I will meet you guys in your read. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I will meet you there. Alrighty, pile number 1. You have chosen the, oh my god, the Weaver Tarot Journeyer Edition. And I don't think I said these in the introduction, but now you know. We have the Jade Crystal, which I will put up, well, we'll actually kind of put it, well, I'm going to put it over here because that's where I remember to put it. You guys already have a card from the universe. If you missed the introduction, please go back and watch because it talks about me, the business, my business. Wow, these cards have fallen, and what this spread is all about too. So definitely go back and take a look. And we'll do this. I also left, for those of you that like to do energy exchange, my Venmo and PayPal will be down below as well, so if you didn't want to go back and watch the introduction. Alright, what is going on for pile number 1 for the month of September? Let me grab those 2 cards too. Okay. Whew. Okay, pile number 1. I'm gonna like lower this a little bit. Cool. So Conqueror of Cups reversed. I do believe in this deck it is the Knight. But let me just double check because I know, yeah, so Seeker is Page, and then I have, Ruler is King, and then do I have a Queen? Who's the Queen? It'll probably come out because it looks like you may have all of the... I'm not even, like, looking to... How terrible. Sovereign. So, yep. Got it. So, Conqueror. This one is the Knight of Cups reversed. So, for some of you, I feel like you're going through changes in your romantic relationships, and that your reality of your relationships and the rose-colored glasses, definitely more of a Piscean energy, is not there. And I think that you're realizing that you need to go into the dark to come out into the light to see what it is that you truly want. And realizing that, I think you're seeing that you need to come through these romantic relationships and realizing that you want one. And I think that you've been going around in circles mentally trying to figure out what is kind of happening. And I think that you guys have come out almost completely brand new, seeing where you're at, seeing that you've been birthed into a whole new person, and that you're tired of dealing with people who are emotionally inept to give you, Spirit is telling me what you need, showing, because I feel like you guys, I see that you give a lot to other people, but you don't get that much back in return. And they're saying to me, it's very hard for you to kind of grasp that, and I hate to sound like that, and it might be triggering for some, but for some of you, you're letting a romantic partner go, and you're seeing that light needs to kind of come in, and maybe you're embodying this energy. And I feel for some, you may be essentially the Knight of Cups, or the Conqueror of Cups in reversing, that you're kind of looking at life through a rose-colored lens. You're the one who's seeing that your emotions are of jealousy and things like that. And this card I always take is like the teenage boy who has like a crush on a girl, and they get all in their feelings, and or even vice versa, a teenage girl who has like a crush on a teenage boy, and they get jealous, they get petty, they try to get people to see their emotions, and it's like uncontrolled, and they don't think about it before they do things. Like that's that energy, and especially it being blocked. And for some, you guys were done dirty by somebody who is like the Knight of Cups, and for some of you, you believe that this person liked you, but they actually didn't, and you're like, wow, never realized it. Also, we have the Hermit upright, and we have the Hierophant reversed. Some of you guys have been having tooth pain for some. And then with the Hermit and this, don't know why, but usually the Hermit, if you guys are tarot readers, know that this is not about leadership. Like, usually the devil is, but I see that you guys are realizing that you've been putting faith in your leaders, and you've been realizing that, you know, you've been learning, and you've been learning more on your own, and some for, I'm hearing, on your own time, and you're realizing that you can be your own leader, and you're realizing you can go in and be this person, and that I not hate to say it like this, but you're worth more. I'm feeling such energy from this card here, where it's like all light, and like realizing the light within you is shining above. And I'm seeing that with the Hierophant reversed, you're doing things of traditional, and you just kind of want to be on your own. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, and then the Hermit is Virgo energy. So you guys are realizing straight out that you can teach things, and I feel that there was a door that may have been closed or is blocked for you that was not opening, and it's calling for you, if this is true for you, to realize in your own energy that you need to light up within you and do the things that you need to do, and not follow anybody else's path. The Hermit's all about the soul path. So the universe is very well aware of like what's going on. So let's pull some cards here. We have the Eight of Wands up reversed. Two of Coins reversed. Ruler of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. And then we have Strength upright. I'll hold these up too when I do the spread as well. Let's do Judgment reversed. A lot of reversals, pile number 1. Ace of Swords reversed. And we have the Seven of Wands upright. We have the Sovereign of Coins upright. I have the Two of Swords reversed. I have the Four of Cups reversed. And I have the Nine of Coins. I'm going to grab your, we'll do your career, money, and everything else at the end of the spread. I'm realizing that I just don't have enough room on here and I need to make more space. So definitely a thing to do for, next time. But we will go over these in just a second. These cards are like huge. Alright, so what's going on for pile number 1's career? Oh. Career, money, and health. And then we'll grab the relationship card. I have to put them like angled in front and I will show you them after. Okay. Alright, pile number 1. Let me do the patterning here. So we have fire, earth, air, and fire, water, air, fire, earth, air, earth, and water. So you guys have a pretty decent mix-up of all the elements. So you guys, Spirit's showing me that you're able to incorporate, and maybe you do alchemy. Maybe you're somebody who's realizing about alchemy or balance. And you have 1, 2... That's it. 2 major arcana cards. So you guys, this is going to be a month where you're mainly going through your everyday life with a couple life lessons that may somewhat trigger you or get you to transcend into the light. And that's what I keep hearing is transcend into the light, transcend into the light. So you guys may know how to balance and alchemize your life, or Spirit saying learning to. We have an 8. We have another 8. We have Court, 2, 7, Ace. Judgment is 20. I'm like 20, 21 actually, because then it goes the world. 2. So there's a 3. So we have so far patterning 8 and 2s. We have another Court. So there's people, a 9 and a 4. So all right, pile number 1. You guys are working through. I'm hearing infinite stability and also decision. So this is telling me that you guys are abundant and you're having, I don't want to say trouble, but you guys are kind of going through, because these 2 cards are reversed, making decisions right now. And I'm seeing this like almost like a blinding over the third eye or over the mind and the brain, because we're in a Mercury retrograde, so it's hard to come to decisions right now. And Spirit is literally coming in and saying, do not rush. Like, don't rush. This is how I'm hearing how you make mistakes. And I hate to say it, but for some of you, this has been your downfall. And I think it's coming full blown to you that because of your impulsive behavior, you have not been able to get what you want, I'm hearing, out of life. Because you have made such rash decisions to, I'm hearing, get away from your emotional feelings, and seeing where it is that you truly want to go, because of escapism. And you're seeing this. So, deep pile number 1. So this is something that's kind of coming up, when it comes to that this month. So, theme for the month, we have the 8 of Wands reversed. Once again, reiterating everything that I have just literally said. You guys want fast forward movement. I'm even seeing possibly with this because we have, it almost looks like a ram, but Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this energy is also Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So you guys are wanting fast forward movement. I feel that you guys want to move, or you want to travel, move to, I'm hearing a different state, a different country, and this is something where you're like, I just want to move. And I'm seeing major escapism this month of not wanting to be grounded and stable where you're at. So this is something that you need to pay attention to this month, of where you are trying to escape from. Shadow work that needs to be done, pile number 1, is strength. So you guys are somebody, this is Leo energy, so a lot of fire energy. Some fire, Sun, Moon, or Rising, like I said, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. This is, once again, you guys are trying to find stability and balance in your life through the dark and the light, and looking to understand that your shadow side is essentially showing you things that I think that you're fully going to have to learn to integrate your mind and your gut together. I think that you guys are seeing that you need to have a little bit more confidence and being a little bit more outspoken. And with the Cowardly Lion, I see coming in from the Wizard of Oz, that, you know, you have the power within, you know it, but I hate to say it, like, almost I'm hearing chicken shit. Like, maybe you're afraid to kind of like roar, like, I hate to say it, sounds cheesy, but like roar out and show your true power, because you're afraid of some things. And like, I see like that lion cowering way, but I'm going to be honest with you, pile number 1. This may be a little triggering, so I'm just going to let you know that. You may have been physically abused, or just abuse. I'm seeing that you guys are probably learning and fighting through shadow work to step into your true power, because you have been abused and suppressed your whole life. And this is karmic, because this is a major arcana card. So you guys are definitely working through some deep things this month when it comes to gaining strength, positivity, confidence, joyness, happiness in your life. That's what Leo energy embodies. And so maybe realizing too, I'm seeing Egyptian pyramids, so maybe realizing that I'm hearing there may be some answers there for you, that maybe you're trying to get answers in the Egyptian pyramids, or Egyptian mythology, if you can't get there, or even Egyptian medicinal practices. Sorry, Mercury's in retrograde right now, so we're having a lot of trouble once again speaking and talking and getting our ideas out and how we process things. But and Sirius is coming in, so I'm hearing for some you may be starseeds, but looking into Sirius energy, I think that you either are awakening to this or realizing parts of these aspects within yourself. And Egypt and Egyptian mythology and things is really big, so definitely pay attention to that this month, and looking into folklore, like looking really into that stuff. Challenges you're probably going to face this month is the Ruler of Swords. I feel like, I hate to say it like this, pile number 1, but I feel that there are people who are going to be coming at you and, looking at, and I don't mean it like, I don't want to say nasty, but I feel like somebody may kind of like lash out at you or yell at you, or try to persuade you with their words and lure you in. And I hate to say it, try and act like your friend and attach themselves to you energetically, because number 1, or actually, well, pile number 1, you're upgrading, and people see that. You've transformed. You are, I'm hearing maybe want to move to bigger and better, but you're seeing that people's words, and even looking at, I'm seeing influencers on social media. I'm even hearing get off social media. If you needed this confirmation, this is for you. But people who attach themselves to you energetically because your light is so bright, and they try to bring the energy down. And I think you guys are, I'm quoting masterminds, or ascended masters maybe, or work with ascended masters who understand the duality of it. So if your light is shining so bright, there are people who are going to be triggered and people who are going to attach themselves to you. And Spirit is saying cut the cords with love, because these people either want to start an argument, these people want to tell you what to do, they want to use their words or manipulate your mind to make you think otherwise, and also seeing that you may need to get a clear mind of what it is that you truly want in life. But essentially, I feel that you are up leveling, you're making decisions, you are looking for better, and there are people who are like, no, I'm suffering and I need you to stay with me where I'm at because you make me feel comfortable with where I am. And Spirit is saying to you, you may be a spiritual advisor as well, because we had the Hierophant there. You have your own spiritual business. But Spirit is saying to you, they're saying they are not for you. And I understand why, but for those of you that have seen The Notebook with Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, the part where Allie's mom, Rachel McAdams' mom, says to her about her relationship with Noah, aka Ryan Gosling, she goes, and she gets caught with him at night, and she goes, he is trash, 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 not for you. This is what Spirit is saying. Not that these people are trash, that's rude to say, I just feel the energy, but these people are not for you. And even though the situation was different, but this is what Spirit's trying to get to you, to realize that these people are not for you if they keep you encapsulated in a mental prison or a mental space. Let's see. Opportunities that you need to take this month is the Two of Coins. Reverse. Pile number 1. I hate to say it like this, but you have to get your priorities straight and you need to tie the loose ends. There are some things that need to be taken care of responsibility-wise, and you're going to have an opportunity to see that you are not balanced in your daily life and that you need to take responsibility. I don't want to say for your actions, but responsibility for all of the things that you need to complete. I feel that you guys are seeing that once again, this deck is always about teeth, so you may need to figure out, you may need to get a crown or a tooth fixed, or you may need to put more focus on your spiritual life, and you're also going to have an opportunity to combine the two together. So whether that's working with duality in the throat chakra, doing some crystal healing, going to a medicinal healer, I'm even hearing for some Reiki. This is something for somebody, but finding and balancing out those priorities and seeing there may be somewhere where that is saying like, hey, I need something. I don't want to be like something's going to happen to you, but you're going to be like, hey, I got to start taking care of myself better, and I need to start taking care of my priorities better and pushing all of those things aside. And Spirit is saying a priority list. So, and it's unfortunate because I feel like for you, pile number 1, you have a lot of people around you who were like, once again, gimme, 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 I need help, gimme, 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 and you're literally like, oh, let me attach to you, I need help, and you're literally like, well, my health is suffering, or I need to take care of these things before I can put play and fun first, or whatever, or rearranging things for your career as well. Let's see. I created this spread and I don't remember it, so I have the book at the bottom of the floor. But the best practical action for you guys not to take right now is, do not get super caught up in your I hate to say it like this, but in your feelings. I'm all about feeling feelings, but don't get caught up in not also not taking action on the things that you want to do. So I feel like you guys, once again, you could have a Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I feel that you guys get, how do I put this? I'm hearing like spiritual influencers, spiritual people, like, you look at people's life in a glorified way. And this is where Spirit is trying to get you to move away from, and putting your energy in other people's places. Like, I hate to say it like that, or putting your belief and faith in other people and leaders. We already talked about this. But also, I hate to say it, like, glorified shit. Like, that may mean something for you. Like, it's literally like a piece of poop or a piece of shit wrapped in gold, but it's still shit. It's good, it looks good on the outside, but not good on the inside. And the best practical action not to take is not listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to lead you places where you need to go and to learn from. And once again, pile number 1, I'm going to say this again, you were upgrading, you were uplifting, you were turning into maybe a spiritual guru, you were turning into somebody who was ascending or into a better place. And like the Toy Story like thing came up with the little green alien, he's like, I have been chosen I'm going to a better place, and literally it's like Sid's house, but still. But you are ascending essentially, and Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition more and to not get too caught up in, once again, social media. Like, more confirmation for you, pile number one. Get off of social media. It's not your friend, and it's not like it's showing you things that you want to see, but it's just not helping. Also, the best practical action to take is the Ace of Swords reversed. Pile number one, you have so many great ideas. You have been led along the path of, I'm seeing, least resistance. I feel like you have been shown and or chosen, literally, like we've just talked about with our little alien friends, about the ideas and the path that you need to take. And I see like a sword almost being found, like the Gryffindor sword in the bottom of the lake in Harry Potter. Like, you have been shown, and the way has been lit up for you. It is time for you to take those opportunities and to not doubt yourself mentally, because when you see things, you immediately discount them. You're like, did I just see that? Did I just see that? And that's not that it's not true, but you're like, you see it sometimes and you recognize it, but you shut your emotions off and mentally just turn away from it. And Spirit is saying, no, like, once you are being shown these things, it is for a reason. So take the opportunity and the best practical action to step into your energy. I see the Six of Wands. Like, you want a lot of recognition. Allow it. Take it. You know, don't be like a pompous, they're saying, asshole about it, but take it. You know, it's for you and you wanted it. Take it and accept it. Sorry, guys. All right, Spirit's guidance for you guys. We have, I'm like, I got this all messed up, but we're gonna work through it. The Seven of Wands upright. First thing that came through, pile number one, not everybody is out to get you. I hate to say it like that, but not everybody here is out to kind of get you, but I hate to say it. I feel like you guys feel like you have haters, and I don't want to be like, it's true. It is true, but it's also essentially people who are attracted to your energy and want to kind of come along for the ride for your success. And Spirit is saying no. Like, do not allow it, cut the cords. Like, it comes unexpectedly at times, but that's when you gotta kind of just walk away. And I'm hearing lies, like bullshit lies, like, and I hate to say it, don't, Spirit, we're not condoning lying, but Spirit is saying to you, essentially, don't get caught up in that. Like, if you need to kind of, I don't want to say sneak your way out, but just kind of use your words to kind of get you out of a situation on a need to know basis, that's what you need to do. Only, like, I hate to say it, tell people what you need to know, what they need to know, versus what they choose to want to know. So leave it at that. I will admit, pile number one, I kind of messed up my spread because it's been a while. I should have went over it, but I wasn't supposed to pull tarot cards for these, but I'm going to read them together. I feel for you, pile number one, that you really need some guidance for this month, and so I'm going to read these together with the cards that I pulled for you. So let's do your career. Let's start with that. So I have, because I pulled these both, I have the, oh, are these all upside down? Okay, well, I'm going to read this reverse because it has a reversal message. Sovereign of Coins, and it says happy, happy, but it came out reversed. Pile number one, you're not either, I'm just going to say you're not happy in your career, and you're seeing changes within your career this month, and your light is so dimmed at your job. Like, you come in, you do your job, and you're realizing you want to take a more laid back approach to it. And you're somebody that, I don't want to say doesn't care, but you're somebody that does not really seem to, I don't want to say not put in a lot of hard work, but you're a slow and steady wins the race kind of person. You're not this person in your career who's like, I don't want to say driven. You're driven. You're an earth sign, most likely, if this is the case, or taking upon an earth sign in your career, but you want something where you're going to be compensated fairly for what it is that you do. And this is why you're not happy, because you feel that you've done more than, I'm hearing, most, and that you're just not happy with the way things have been going. You're going to see that. I think that you're going to see that due to the fact that somebody maybe has seniority over you or is above you, that this is where things are and at. So, but overall, pile number one, I'm seeing with your career, like you're really just not going to be happy, and I feel that your light is going to be dim this month because of it. And so I see changes, like realizing deep within you, and it's going to be sad, but you have to make some deep changes within your career this month because it's just not happy. Money, let's do, so we have the Two of Swords reversed, and we have why. So pile number one, when it comes to money with you guys, you have a lot of decision making money on where to put your money, spend your money, and seeing where things are. And I feel that you guys may be putting money more into educational fields like books. I'm even seeing with the angel wings here, so spiritual readings, schooling, something that will help spark your interest. But I also see you learning about finances this month on a deeper level and choosing to step into where to put your money. I think you have fears about money, so that needs to be revisited this month as well. Fear and blockages about money, where not having enough and not seeing enough, and influences from other people about money this month. So I don't see it necessarily being bad, because I'm paying attention to the light here. I'm paying attention to the fact that it's lit up and there's abundance for you, and I feel like spirit is also going to show you the way, asking with and using your intuition once again to make money and move through with money. I feel like you'll be guided and led this month to make more money, have more money, and stability. And I feel like you guys have some decent stability, but this is something as well that you need to take a look at. And spirit is saying I hear like it's triggering for you a little bit. Everything is fine, you're taken care of, and they're going to guide you in the right direction when it comes to that. And the number on here is 31, so that adds up to being a 4. So it's about stability this month for you. Your health pile number 1, 4 of Cups and serendipity. So once again, this is going to be a pretty decent, I feel a decent month with you for your health, like taking good chances and taking good care of yourself. And, hold on. I feel like you guys want good health. Once again, we have a 4 and we have a 9. So we want to have a steady foundation within our health this month. And realizing, like, once again, spirit again is going to help you. I feel that some for your health, you may be taking care of family members, or there's like 3, I'm taking care of my dogs right now, but like 3 animals or 3 things that really need, things that need to be taken care of in regards to your health. But I feel that it's going to be a really good health month for you overall. And I see you choosing yourself when it comes to your health, and not doing a more spiritual homeopathic way of taking care of your health, and seeing that you do need to take better care of yourself, essentially. Like, I see that maybe there may be things that you didn't take care of that you need to take care of and work through for there. All right. Relationships, 9 of Coins reversed and acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Sorry, my lips are dry, but all right. So pile number 1, you are letting go of a circle. I always feel like I'm a friends, and I feel like with this card, it is like a Ferris wheel at a carnival. I've always felt that way. You feel like you have been on the carnival ride when it comes to your relationships for a very, very long time. And this card, the 9 of Coins, is all about self-worth. This is about, so you're realizing too that it may be sad for you to let go, but your eyes have been opened to see the changes and the connections. I feel that you realize that there are a lot deeper connections with people than you realize, and that you were not a part of that group, that you were not for it, and you're learning to kind of surrender and let go and accept that everything happens for a reason. That's the general read. If you are in a serious relationship, I just feel like you're letting go of a circle of friends, like, essentially. But if you're in a serious relationship or just a big circle, you're learning to accept that letting go of other people or making room and making space for other people, it happens for a reason. You may have to accept that this person who we were talking about before may not be coming back, and it's just showing you where. And for some, I think that you've been stuck on somebody for a little while. We are in the last few days of the Venus retrograde. It goes it actually goes direct, I think, today. I think it does. And then Jupiter goes into retrograde tomorrow. It actually goes direct today or tomorrow. I forget what day, but yes. So okay, I was like, I have to check the date. But accepting that everything happens for a reason, that this person may not be with you because they're not able to be with you. Accepting the fact that you have to let this go. Accepting the fact that people who do not, like, work out with you are not for you. People that don't see your sense of worth, like, in that sense, and stepping into that. If you are married in a serious relationship, you're seeing that everything does happen for a reason. You're learning to grow from your partner, seeing that, you can't control them, seeing that there are people that you just, like, and your spouse or your significant other, that everything happens for a reason, and there's nothing you can do to control that person or worry about. If same thing with the friends, like, if you're not in a serious relationship and you're not looking for anything serious, this is also about pretty much saying goodbye to friends and saying, like, I hate to say it like this, but fuck them. I feel that everything is, you're realizing to transcend and move up, and I think there's a lot of pain here, and just accepting that there are just some people who I'm hearing cannot be in my life, cannot be there, cannot see and be those things that I need them to be, and accepting that they're just not there, and that this person may need to take the back seat, and accepting that the circle of friends was not as connected as it was, and time to move on to new. All right, pile number 1, a little bit of a longer read today, but I have a guidance card for you, and this one wanted to come out. So, rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. All right. Pile number 1, spirits and guidance and final is, you definitely, I don't want to be like, hate to say it like this, is we're all adults, like, you may need to get laid and really enjoy the sensual parts of life, and enjoying sex and enjoying things that you love to do. You need more pleasure and joy in your life, and Spirit is saying to you, enjoy those moments of happiness and love and peace, and seeing that you need to bring this more into your life. They're saying it's okay for you to feel these things about certain things. So allow it to come in. Enjoy that part of life. You guys have chosen the pile with the jade crystal. So this is all about luck, serenity, peace, balance, and finding harmony also in relationships, depending on it, and just being genuinely positive in life. So definitely fits. So we don't have this crystal, I highly suggest going to pick it up and carrying it with you. Yep. And I think that's all I got for you today, pile number 1. So until next time, my friends, namaste. Hey guys, pile number 2. You have chosen the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans with the rose quartz crystal. I am going to put it over here. If you missed the introduction, please go back and just take a look to see what's going on with your read. And just to kind of get some disclaimers and about me and what I offer with the business and everything. I'm working on a new setup because I feel like nobody can see here, and so it's in the works. So I'm just gonna have to take some time to figure it out. But yes, so hopefully that'll work out too. Alright, so what's going on pile number 2 for your month of September? Alright. Okay. I was hoping you would have gotten a message from the universe because pile number 1 did. So, alright, what do we got? Mother of Cups. Couple different energies here. Some of you guys have a crush on somebody who is psychic, who really can appeal to your emotional needs and wants, but I feel that for some you are being influenced by this, or there is a negative attachment to you of somebody who is needy or codependent, or realizing that you need to take care of your own needs. This is a very motherly and nurturing energy. Sorry guys, Mercury's in retrograde is the time I'm uploading this. But I hate to say, but if you guys aren't aware, there is somebody who has a major crush on you. And I don't know why, but Mean Girls popped into my head with Janice when she was like, I have a big lesbian crush on you. Suck on that. Like, and she just falls into the pile of girls there. But yeah, some of you don't even realize that this person like has a major crush on you and that they like these aspects of you. For some, so take if it resonates, leave what doesn't. But I feel that for some, your mother may have just recently passed, and I'm sorry if that is the case. But also stepping into or motherly figure, but also stepping into this energy and realizing too that your mother may be reaching out with some sad news. But this is what I'm picking up with this, and I don't mean to scare you guys if that is the case, or your mother may be reaching out to talk about something serious going on. So just keep that in mind. And you guys may also like wine. You guys may be like wine drinkers. You like to go to wineries. So there's that too. So if you guys once again missed the introduction about the spread, I'm just going to go over it quickly. We're just going to go over some practical actions to take, spirit guidance, and we'll go over your career, money, and health and relationships at the end. So we have the Mother of Swords reversed. A lot of feminine energy for you guys. And I messed up the spread for pile number 1, so we're going to do this the right way. Pile number 2, we have the Five of Cups upright. We have the Daughter of Pentacles reversed. A lot of court cards, so a lot of people this month dealing with people. And the Sun reversed. Pile number 1 had strength in this area, so same thing, Leo energy once again. So okay, pile number 2. We have the Devil reversed. Here, I have the World reversed. Ooh, pile number 2. You're gonna be going through it this month. I can already feel it, and I'm sorry. 8 of Cups upright. Okay. Let me grab your cards for the other one. Sorry, pile number 2. I do my work on a Surface Pro, and it just completely collapsed. So yes, let's just get back to your reading. I'm just going to pull your cards here for your career, money, and health. I swear, I definitely need a new setup for this, but we'll do your career, money, and health with these. What's going on for pile number 2's career, money, and health? So we're going to do career, money, health, and then I will pull one for your relationships. And I have a guidance card at the end of this spread for you. What's going on with your relationships this month? Okay. Once again, pile number 2, I am sorry. The Surface Pro fell again, and I think it's always secure, but it's not. So, sorry that this has to be a little bit more up and you can't really see the cards. So, once again, I apologize. Alright, let's get into this. And so, I'm going to check it to see if it's sliding. Hold on. Okay, we're alright for right now. Alright, so, pile number 2, you have air, fire, earth, water. Wow, all 4. And then we have earth, and more water. So earth and water. You could have an earth or water, sun, moon, or rising. Earth is Sagittarius. That's not Earth. That is fire. Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. And then water is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. All right, so we have 2 court cards, 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards, and we have a 5, a 19, which is a 10, which evens out to a 1. We have a 21, which evens out to 3, and we have an 8. So there's no number patterns here, because the devil is 1 and 5, so that's 6. So we don't have any numbers repeating, but definitely the courts and a lot of major arcana cards. So I'm feeling for you, pile number 2, this month, because you're having a lot of issues with resistance and people around you. And I'm feeling that you're very somebody who wavers between practicality and feeling your emotions. And I feel like you've been stuck in your emotions. Maybe you've been crying a lot. Maybe you've been shedding, and I'm seeing a snake skin. So I'm seeing, because I'm going like this with my arm. It's a little cold in here, but I keep like rubbing my arm. And seeing that you're pretty much, once again, this is probably collective energy. We're all ascending right now. We are shedding our skin like a snake and getting rid of old things that just don't resonate with us. But once again, pile number 2, there is a lot of resistance. And I think that I'm hearing choosing the stars. You may be deciding to choose a more spiritual path in life versus working practicality. And that's where it's getting you, because you're seeing that, the daily grind, it's like you've almost woken up and taken the rose-colored glasses off. We just had a blue moon in Pisces, full moon. So this is a lot of illusions coming away from us. So I think that you're seeing that, pile number 2. That it's not the illusion and all that, like, hard work and dedication, like that Capricorn energy, it's not what it seems. And we have it in our spread, the devil reversed up at the top. So we'll get into this read, and then we will touch on the last few bits and pieces of it. But I feel for you, pile number 2, because it's pretty much that you feel like you've been lied to your whole life. You're dealing with people who are liars, people who try to control you, people who make you feel stupid or have made you feel like you were stupid. And you're seeing that you maybe have to move on, close out a chapter, and it's scary for you because it's a whole new way of life, and that you're just not happy. So let's see what's going on, pile number 2. So the theme for this month is the Mother of Swords or the Queen of Swords upright. Pile number 2, it is very hard for you to speak your truth. Because I see that you probably have a Virgo sun, moon, or rising as well, or Virgo stellium. But I'm also seeing that you don't want people knowing what you're doing. I hate to say, you have trust issues, and you're dealing with you don't want to make people feel bad, but you also don't want to, because of, once again, a heavy Virgo energy, you don't want to stir the pot. You're not somebody that likes to be, push forward and verbalizing like a Queen of Swords is. Usually the Queen of Swords is somebody who doesn't take shit from nobody. They're very straightforward. If you're not you don't fuck with the Queen of Swords. They will rip you to shreds. They're known for being very mean at times and nasty when it's in its reverse energy, but when it's upright, they are going to tell you how it is. There is no taking shortcuts. And so you may be realizing you're around a lot of people, and maybe feminine women who are more come off masculine, and they're really nasty of how they speak to you. But the thing is, some of them have done you wrong. And you're going to see this month that these people are first to kind of tell you what you did wrong, but you were like, you're the shy, kind of quiet, timid person who's really not looking for conflict, and you're just kind of like, okay, well, now I got to step into this Mother of Swords energy, and this is new for you as well, and seeing that you need to speak your mind and tell the truth. And there may be a situation, possibly, where you may have to kind of I don't want to say throw somebody under a bus, but you're kind of getting to that realization where you're like, I might have to step into this energy and not let anybody fuck with me anymore. And Spirit is saying to you, it is more of an up-leveling and an uplifting, because where you were going, and this is deep, to this new area in life where you want to go, you need to be able to speak your mind and speak your truth and not have any, I'm hearing, fear or guilt. Whew, that is deep, pile number 2. So yes, this is what you're going to see for the theme of this month, and maybe even just somebody of feminine energy who's willing to kind of like tell you how it is, be strict and like yell and wants to kind of tell you what to do, have that top-down control, and you're kind of like, I'm not doing that kind of energy. I don't do that. And and you're going to have to kind of like tell this person to take a step back and or get off your back and back up. Shadow work that you have to work on, pile number 2, I have the 5 of Cups upright. I hear Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, even Stellium. I hate to say it like this, but if you are a water sign, and all water signs, this is an energy for everybody. I'm a Cancer sun, and I have a Cancer Mercury, and I have a lot of water in my chart, and sometimes we can tend to play the victim, and this is the victimization card as I take it. And so there's a lot of emotional instability and change when it comes to this, and shadow work is this month. Why you're triggered a lot and seeing where you need to heal is realizing why you are the victim, because I always hear, why is it always me? Like, good things or bad things happen to good people, and why do always the good people don't get their recognition? And sometimes, like, it's almost like the Cancer hard shell. You have to kind of put on that tough exterior and not, like, I'm hearing, take shit from people. And it's like you're always trying to be nice, but sometimes I'm hearing like nice isn't going to cut it. Sometimes you need to kind of tell people like, hey, back up. And essentially, this energy is all about sometimes loss, and seeing that there's been a change in realization as well. So this is some shadow work that you're going to be working on, change in emotions. And I'm even seeing like a change in a group of people that maybe have left you out, and seeing that you maybe feel like you are left out when you do these things, and understanding why is it that you truly, deeply feel left out. Let's see, too. Pile number 3. Some challenges you're going to... Oh, pile number 2, I'm sorry. Some challenges you're going to be facing this month is the Daughter of Pentacles. I'm seeing that maybe for some you have kids. Some of you, you may have a daughter who may be struggling, or you're seeing that you can't really, I don't want to say control her, but she's maybe having some emotional mood swings, or maybe she's lacking direction in her life, and this may even be you. Or you may be dealing with somebody, I'm hearing for some at work, who is very directionless and can't stand on their own 2 feet, and it's kind of bothering you. The thing is here, and some challenges that you have to work with, is procrastination as well, pile number 2. You're seeing that, and learning from past mistakes as well. This is another thing for this sign. But what I'm essentially feeling is feeling as if you're in quicksand, and seeing that, you feel like you're being sucked into a whole different reality, and leaving a place of comfortability that you thought was going to kind of be there forever, and moving into a whole different time and space. And Spirit is saying to you that it may feel really like heartbreaking and gut-wrenching at first, but seeing that you need to take all that experience and wisdom with you to this new place that you were going, and it's going to leave you in a place where you can truly create from a clear canvas. Some of you guys are also psychic, because I have a ring light here and I see like faces or like ghosts or like energies moving to and fro, so you may be seeing more spiritual activity, or you're realizing you are spiritual. And then an opportunity you need to take this month is you have to, pile number 2, you have to choose your own happiness first. I didn't show you the Daughter of Pentacles card, I'm sorry. You definitely need to choose your own happiness first. And seeing that you're not happy, seeing that you're not happy in the direction that you're going, and seeing that not everybody is moving in the same direction as you. I think that it looks like there's 2 different kinds of birds here, but seeing that everybody, I think, more is going in their own direction, and it's just not fitting you. That you're seeing even too within your relationships, that you need to move in your own direction. I think this is the saddest part about this, is that there are some people and things that you just have to leave behind, and that's the part that's going to be sad for you to see. Ooh. Okay. The best practical action not to take pile number 2. I have the Devil reversed. Don't quit on your healing. Don't quit on the fact of all the shadow energies that you're feeling. You're feeling a lot of heavy emotions this month, a lot of change, a lot of different, I'm hearing energetic frequencies that are bothering you or different things, and people who try to literally top down control you. Do not challenge these people. Like I'm seeing like Achilles or even a warrior or gladiator trying to assert dominance over somebody else, or trying to rip apart this and turning into, I hate to say it, like, I don't want to say Jean Grey from Marvel, but turning into this hateful energy. This is not going to help you. Just continue on your healing and let go and continue the evolution of death, like that cycle and rebirth. It'll do you better than that, and step into the feminine energy. But don't let go of those feelings of that triggering energy of your healing. It's not going to serve you if you don't shed and move through on that. But I feel there's a lot of controlling energy around you, pile number 2, and I'm usually not one to speak like this personally, but like I don't like it. They have their own motives and their own ways of doing things, and it's because you're not doing the things their way. They don't like that, and that's when they're kind of like, you're like, you have control issues. That's not my problem, and this is where you may have to kind of speak up and say your truth. Like something may happen, you're gonna have to say, hey, it ain't nothing personal, but like this person has control issues, and I'm not abiding to somebody else's control issues. I will always have respect. It could be a manager, a boss, a CEO, or whoever, but you're literally like, you have to start with the fact that Spirit is even saying like, I don't like the way that this person treated me and went about doing this, and I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. And if this is the case, then something needs to be done. And the case that I'm hearing, that management or family or whoever, whatever the situation is, needs to take care of it. Like if it's out of your hands and you can't do anything on your level about it, then it's kind of got to be, what are you going to do about this? Because it's out of my control, and you can only control what you can control. So something to think about too. The best practical action to take is the World. Once again, reverse. Once again, pile number 2, more confirmation. Let the cycles close, uplift. You're almost there. I hate to say it like that. I feel like you want change, but you're having a lot of trouble doing the work this month. Just let the cycles close, and you're coming to the realization that, like, I feel for you, a major cycle of completion of something of almost 10, look, I caught it, of almost 10 years has come to a cycle of completion, and you're seeing that it's time for you to do something else and leave these people behind. Similar to pile number 1. Pile number 2, these people, like, they want to come with you where you're going because they are not happy. This is why they attach their energy to you. So if you've been feeling that too, I highly suggest checking out pile number 1. So you're almost there. That's all I keep hearing from Spirit. And you're like on the verge of tears, and you're like, I can't do this. Spirit's like, you're almost there. Just do the couple cycles of healing and move through it. And what do we have here? There's snake skin around here. What we were just talking about. So keep that in mind. All right. Last card for guidance from Spirit. 8 of Cups. Upright. Pile number 2. They have disappointed you over again and again. Spirit's guidance is like, if you keep being disappointed, shit's not being taken care of, and I feel this is in relation to your career. Pile number 2. This is the confirmation that you want to hear, and Spirit seems saying you may not want to hear it. Things are not going to get better. Things are, I don't want to say not going to change. Things will change, but not for the better. I'm hearing it is time to leave. It is time to close the book. Let the book close. And I'm not even saying a chapter. It's time to write a new book. Let it close. I'm hearing, and I got tears in my eyes, I'm hearing this pile number 2. They fucked up, and you give them too much credit. And you need to pull your energy back. It wasn't all you. As much as they may have blamed you. Or have tried to, they tried to make things work for them, through you, for them. It's just business. And so it's time to, I hate to say it, stop taking things so personally. and kind of just be like it and step into this Mother of Swords energy. Go do what you need to do. It was nothing personal, and do what you need to do. Also, those of you Amazing Spider-Man 2 fans, the part where Gwen Stacy tells Peter, where he's about to go eat with their family because they graduated high school, she says to him, Peter, you have done this to me again and again. I can't live like this. And this is more confirmation that it is your time. And for those of you that are realizing, like, I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you continue watching, you know, because she got back involved, it ended up taking Gwen's life. So it's something that, you know, you got to watch with your choices. But this is the thing. If you are feeling that it's time and you've been disappointed and there's nothing else that you can do and you're hurt, it's time to walk away. All right, pile number 2, let's do your career. A leg up. So this is actually really good, which I like, because I feel like, for some, you guys have a boss at work that always needs fucking help, man. Like, they always need help, and they can't make decisions on their own, and they're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be your rock and your stability, like, your foundation. I'm just gonna stand here and do nothing while you do all the work. That's for some. Or for some, you're going to see an opportunity within your career to climb up the ladder. Maybe for some very select few, from a good boss or a good change who might be able to help you and guide you in the right direction for your career. For some, I'm seeing 7, because this is 34, so it equals out to 7. So it could be a spiritual help, spiritual guidance, but I feel that there are people who are genuinely and generally out there who do want to help. And Spirit is also pushing you in this direction in your career. If you feel that things have been brutally cold, I'm also seeing Dante's Inferno and Hell. In that book, Hell is not in flames, it is in ice. So if you feel you have been in literal hell for a long time, Spirit is saying, like, just be patient. The raft is coming, but you have to listen to your intuition and to get where you need to go. And I think you need to see that you're going to have to help yourself, because this is about top down. We just talked about this, like top down government and top down control. And so you need to help yourself out of the situation or to get to where you need to go. And if you need to, I don't want to say fuck over a couple people, but make some moves in silent and move where you need to go, then you have to do it, because you have to essentially do, Spirit is saying, genuinely what is best for you in your heart. Let's do money. Never ending story. So once again, more confirmation. Pile number 2, they don't pay you enough to do your job. You may have deadlines and stuff, or you may have bills, and I'm seeing that, you know, it's the same old song and dance every single time. And what this is, it's also showing a little heart in here that says yes and no in between. And it's just kind of like, also similar to pile number 1, you guys don't know what decisions to make about your money. I feel like the bills may feel like they're piling up this month. You may be coming to cycles of completion. I'm hearing of debt, and I think like growing debt, and you're like, I have to make a change. I can't keep doing this. And also like beauty and things. So I think that you guys may be trying to make choices and do the things that you love with your money, but it's just the same old story. Like, you're realizing that you're worth more and you need more money, and that maybe, I'm even hearing for some, you've been asking for a raise, you've been asking for more money, and it's just not never-ending story. It's just the same thing. And I feel, I'm sorry, pile number 2, with the same old shit when it comes to money. And I'm hearing for some, you may not even get that raise. Like, you've been wanting it and maybe not, but you may not get it, or the promotion. Health. A change in the wind. For some reason, the first thing I heard was switching insurance companies, or changing your plan, or changing some things. And this is where I feel like this is going to be somewhat of a good change. I feel that you're finally like, I feel like a fresh air, like a fresh breather. And I feel that you may be realizing that there may be some changes in your health. I'm even seeing vaginal health for my gendered women out there, that you may need to kind of air some stuff out. Hey, just as we're women and like adults here, bacterial vaginosis. I'm also seeing really stepping into a feminine energy and realizing a massive change in that, realizing you need to take care of yourself better in a feminine energy. You guys are very similar to pile number 1, so I highly suggest going to take a look, but it's probably a collective energy, and realizing you need to take better care of your health, and maybe that means upping up your plan on your insurance company, finding the better, like, I'm even seeing foods like soups or soup for somebody, and seeing that too. So that's something to take a look into, that is best for you to eat, and turning your back into the old, essentially. Relationships. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of a lifetime. All about stability for you, pile number 2. In this month, if you are single, I feel like your relationships, are going to be tested. Once seeing that test of a time, I think that you're going to see who can be there, and I'm seeing show up, and I see you stepping into this Mother of Swords and even King of Pentacles energy, where you're not tolerating bullshit anymore from these romantic relationships or these friendships. If you're single, to see, can you withstand and step up to my standards, because there are some that are not. Some of you may have high standards. I'm feeling a very heavy Virgo energy right now, but seeing if they will withstand it, and seeing if they can be stable and built upon for a good foundation. And I'm seeing 4 pillars, so I would make sure that you, if you're working on your relationships, which we should be, because we have an eclipse in Libra coming up, can these relationships stand on their own 2 feet? Is it equal give and take? So I'm seeing like honesty, truth, compassion, and acceptance as some of like the 4 pillars, and seeing if the people that you're with accept that. And I think there should be a 5th one, and that's if your love language is being met, and learning to adhere to other people's love languages as well. So that's something to do. If you are married and or in a serious relationship, I feel for some of you who are watching this pile that you have been in a relationship for a very long time, maybe 20 plus years, or you've known your partner for so long, you've been married maybe for 10, or you've been in a relationship for 10 years, but I feel that you're going to really try and strengthen that bond of stability, and seeing if it can withstand tough times. There's a lot of financial things going on right now, so just keep that in mind as well. So testing through finances and your spending, and where you're spending your money on, because I hate to say it, in today's society, like, money spending is a thing. And then also as well, if you were just friendships, not dating, not seeing anybody seriously, this is going to be pretty much seeing if you can build relationships that are stable, friendships wise, making people in your life who are, I'm seeing a circle of people who are small, with trust and tried and true ability, and people that you enjoy sitting with. I'm even seeing Native American cultures, so that could mean something. You may want to revisit Native American cultures and things like that, and meet people who are like-minded in that sense. Let's pull a guidance card for you. What is pile number 2's guidance? The grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, and trust the weavings. So, beautiful. Spirit is saying trust the timing, and remember your core values of what you choose to work and live by, and even stepping into a definite, like, feminine energy of the wisdom of the crone, and understanding that this phase of life and learning from people who have walked through the steps in life, this is something that the inner child within us, technically, it never dies. With, like, even if we move through that phase, we take all the phases with us. And so you may need to remember where you came from, maybe remembering something that your grandmother or your grandparents have told you, advice, and learning about other people. I'm even hearing that sometimes people lie, and that some people don't have your best interest, and realizing that you need to change your perspective and maybe get a different perspective on life and advice from somebody who has been through the same experiences. So that's something for you this month to take some guidance for. You guys have chosen the pile with the rose quartz crystal, and this is all about the heart space. loving, opening your heart and not closing it off, and showing love and compassion to those who we feel at times may not deserve it, or seeing that, you know, love and compassion, holding that is the essential way of living. And so I feel more for you, pile number 2, that you just need to keep your heart open and know that not everybody is there to break it. Not everybody there is going to try and hurt you all the time. I feel that you're just in the wrong place, almost in the wrong time, and need to essentially, and this might be triggering for you, need to make some changes for yourself. So I hope that this read resonated with you. Please like, subscribe, share this video for those who are needing guidance of this time. Until next time, my friends, namaste. Alrighty guys, pile number 3. You have chosen the Dream Visions Tarot. Sorry that you can't see the counter. Pile number 2 witnessed it. I use a Surface Pro to do my videos, like to film. Happy Mercury retrograde, I can't speak. To do my videos, and so it kept falling, and so I'm going to be working on a new setup for you guys, so you can actually see the cards on the table and don't have to worry about everything. So I'm going to hold everything up for you guys, so once again I apologize. And then we have the orange calcite crystal. So once again I apologize, but fortunately this is how the cookie crumbles today, and it doesn't want to work, and usually it's pretty good and it stays, but so yes. Alright. What is going on for pile number 3 for the month of September? What's going on? If you guys have missed the introduction, please go back and take a look at it, so that way you can find out all the things that are going on with Atlas vibrations, and so you can learn more about well, actually my disclaimers and all that kind of fun stuff. And then if you like to leave a tip, my Venmo and PayPal are down below. And as I say, tips are always appreciated, never expected. So alright, pile number 3, what's going on? You have one card that fell out from the universe. Okay, so I have the 5 of Swords reversed. Pile number 3, you have gotten into an argument with somebody, or you have been trying to get in contact with somebody, or you have been trying to talk to somebody who has either ghosted you, whom has made you and left you feeling super sad, like you were worth nothing. I just keep hearing ghosted, and maybe this was somebody that you had a spiritual connection with. It could be a twin flame. But this has just left you super sad, and you haven't really told anybody about it. And maybe either for some, this is somebody who wants to reconcile or fix things, or you've tried to do that either way. And this could have been a third-party situation for some, and you're having trouble making a decision about that. And you're also wondering why this person just has not spoken to you, if this is the case. And I'm sorry. And some of you do wonder if you should reconcile, because I feel also, if this is something too, they haven't I'm hearing you haven't texted me back, you haven't answered me back. It's maybe even days, and you wonder if you get ghosted, like really just weird. But I feel for some too that you guys are also releasing conflict, like you're realizing that you have to release the conflict, and also maybe cut your losses and take your losses with this as well. So definitely some stuff going on here. Alrighty, so let's start with this. Pile number 3. We have the 6 of Wands upright. Beautiful. We have the Magician reversed. Keep forgetting to put them up. The Knight of Wands upright. I love this deck. I really do. And we have the 10 of Swords reversed. I also have the Moon upright. I have the 7 of Swords upright. Page of Cups reversed. Love the colors. Just love the artwork and love the colors. Okay, let's put this here. And I'm gonna shuffle the cards for these for your career, health, and money. So what's going on for pile number 3 for their career, health, and money this month? I will turn these over at the end. And I do have a guidance card for you at the end as well. Okay. All right, pile number 3, we have fire, air, air, the moon, which is water, air, and water. So we definitely have, we got a lot of air cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have every element here though, which is good. And you only have 1 major arcana, oh, 2, I'm sorry, 2 major arcana cards. So you guys are going through some stuff this month when it comes to cycles of completion and all those kinds of things. We have a 6, we have a 10, we have a 1, we have a court, a 7, the moon added up, I believe that is 18, so that is a 9, and we have a page. So no repeating numbers. Repeating numbers really hasn't been a thing so far for these piles, so very interesting. And you guys kind of just skate about your everyday life. I hear Virgo stellium, Virgo rising, sun, moon or rising, I should say, in that case. All right, so once again, I feel like you guys are just looking for some general guidance. I don't really feel anything super deep, to be honest with you. As I have with the other piles, I feel like you guys like to go through your everyday life, kind of skate through your everyday life easily. But you also don't really adhere to things on a deeper level. I'm hearing Aquarian, sun, moon, or rising. So, or Aquarius, I should say. As well. And so you're kind of just getting a general feel. And maybe for some of you, you're just maybe recommended by somebody I'm seeing that you just kind of want to get a feel for how I read and all that kind of fun stuff. So hello, welcome if that is you. All right, so let's get started. The theme and the energy for this month is the 6 of Wands. So I'm like, go pile number 3, because I feel that you guys are going to be getting maybe some recognition or an award this month for all of your hard work. And I'm hearing Slytherin, so you guys may be a Slytherin Hogwarts house person. Me too. So yes, I feel that you guys are very ambitious, and I think that you guys want to reap the rewards and benefits for your hard work. And I think that you're seeing that maybe somebody else has been getting that recognition, or kind of seeing to that you need to step into this more and accept it, and there may be some jealousy around that, so that could be confirmation for some, or maybe you already received this recognition since I'm doing this a few days in. But yes, this is what you're going to see this month. But definitely getting that credit that you deserve and stepping into that. And I'm also seeing surrendering to spirit as well. So this is definitely something in good. But I feel you guys are going to get some recognition this month for your hard work and efforts. And that's actually really, really nice. I feel that. And I feel it's going to be really uplifting. So that's really nice. So nice. I was like, I think this is so far. I'm not going to speak too soon, I guess, but very, very positive so far. The shadow work that you need to work on, though, is the Magician reversed. Pile number 3. Do you guys feel like you can't get what you want in life? I feel that you have to jump through hoops or make sacrifices and do all these big, grandiose things when learning to manifest and work with the universe. I feel that you think that it's such this deep, like, thing in the trenches of the ocean to get what you want. And also the trickster energy. Like, I feel like you guys, especially with the 7 of Swords, definitely feel like you're around liars and people who tell you things that you want to hear, especially with this Knight of Wands card too, that you're around a lot of people who, and maybe it might be somebody in particular, like a boss maybe, or somebody who tries to manipulate the situation, kind of like, I hate to say it, but I hate to say it, like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. I feel that with them, like, and how Palpatine, like, uses Darth Vader as the front for it, when you know that Palpatine is the one who really can show the power and work with it. I feel that you may have somebody who, it really bothers you that when somebody's trying to control something from kind of like behind the screen, or even like the Wizard of Oz, like the man behind the curtain kind of deal, and seeing that you're being manipulated and used, and you want to step into your own energy, you want to create your own things, and you feel one is either not the right time, because this embodies the full energy. Anytime you have a card in tarot that rises up to a sign, so for example, the Six of Wands, you guys definitely have a strong Aquarius stellium in your chart, or some Aquarian energy, because you like to learn as well and love new ideas. Even Gemini I'm hearing just kind of popping in there, but this embodies every single card from one of the ace all the way into 6. So all the energy is within those cards is in this card. You've already been through those steps, so you feel that it's not the right time with this energy here, and you just want to be able to create and stop being manipulated. But Spirit is saying there may be a mental block, where the shadow energy of why you allow people to influence your thoughts and minds about how you do things, and being heavily influenced by others through power and control. And we're learning to kind of release it, and knowing that you have everything that you need, and doing things in your own unique way. I feel that you guys have great eccentric ideas. That's what Aquarian energy is all about, is about doing things differently, out of the box, what's for the group. And I feel that you know what's best, but you feel that you're limited in how you can do that and to infinitely create, and you get caught up in this deep, like, own matrix of your mind of how you can do things. But Spirit is saying, just move with the infinite flow, just surrender to the flow of love and the universe, and you will find that, and you can manifest anything you want, and it'll come to you at the right time. I think that there's fear of stepping into your own happiness, and I think if that is the case, I would check and look at pile number 2 as well, just for that, if you're really struggling with that. Challenges you're going to face this month. Knight of Wands. This person that maybe you were inquiring about, pile number 3, at the beginning of maybe a relationship, whether it was a friendship, a family member, this is confirmation for me that this person is a player. This person is a bullshitter. I always take the Knight of Wands as somebody who is not so serious in how they do things, and usually with this, it's usually reversed. But the Knight of Wands, they like to tell you things that you want to hear. They like to have a very light, fun, non-serious communication or non-serious commitment to things, and they like to go about life, enjoy their life their way, and all the ways. And I'm not trying to be rude here, sorry for those fire signs, and I'm kind of calling myself out too. I'm a Sagittarius moon, but fire signs, they can be very selfish, very, very selfish. It's usually all about them. Fire energy is the energy that we use to create. And I would say Sagittarius is probably the least selfish out of all of them, but we still, I hate to say it, even for me, I'm the same way. I'm not super selfish, but there are times where I can be. And I find that with fire energy, we like to be free. This energy is not a sign that likes to be tied down. They like to be able to be able to express, create, talk how they want to talk, do things how they want to do things, and really expand and enjoy the pleasures in life. That is what a fire sign is really there for, to live in the flame, in the thriving flame of life itself, and enjoy life. So this is what this person is. They don't want to be tied down. You're going to be dealing with people and in ways and challenges this month of people who don't want to be tied down, people who want to bullshit you, people who want to be free, people who don't want to be in serious commitments and relationships, and seeing that they just want to do what they want to do, and they're very charismatic about how they do it. So they may be like really charming and really can say the right things at the right time to get you to really succumb to their energy. Usually a fire sign, they're very like appealing, and they're very good 90% of the time. I hate to say it like that, but very good looking. They can charm their way through it with their personality and the way that they look, and they can do all those things. And so you're seeing that maybe for some, this person, like I said, that you inquired about earlier, that you're not hearing from, is a player. They don't take life seriously. They don't have your best interest. They just tell you shit that you want to hear, and dealing with that energy as well. The opportunity that you're going to have this month is the Ten of Swords that you need to take upright, or reverse, I'm sorry. Pile number 3, it's time for you to take yourself out of that deep, maybe for some you sleep a lot, or depression, but you're realizing this is not the way of life. Like, I think you're realizing, because we talked about Slytherin, like, this about cunning. The words are determined, cunning, resourceful, and ambitious. I cannot talk. Ambitious. And seeing that it's time for you to get out and embrace that Slytherin energy and embrace those things that I just said, to get your recognition of where you want to go. Start going after your dreams. Letting these people who don't want to be here not be here. And seeing that you need to get yourself out of this dark space after all the deceit and betrayal and the manipulation and the lies and the fake text messages and the fake phone calls. Like, I won't say fake phone calls, but the fakeness of all the people that are around here, because I'm not going to lie to you, pile number 3. You have almost every single card that has popped out, from the 5 of Swords to the 10 of Swords, the Magician reversed, even with the Knight of Wands, even though it's not reversed, and the 7 of Swords. These are all cards about deceit, betrayal, and trickery. So you guys have been hurt by these people or by this person. You have been holding yourself back. Same thing with pile number 1. If you feel that you've been dealing with people and being held back and keeping yourself held back, definitely check out that pile. But it's time for you to let this go. You were coming to a cycle of completion and realizing that this is not for you, and you're going to have to take this opportunity to uplift and get yourself up and out of it and moving forward through it. And same thing, similar to pile number 2. So definitely some collective energies going on, but it's time to let this shit go. It's time to let this old partner who maybe has put you in debt, massive amounts of debt, somebody maybe who even keeps showing up when shit gets really dark. Like, I'm even paying attention to, if you guys are Naruto fans, I haven't fully watched it, I'm rewatching, but Sasuke and Sakura, I'm not going to spoil anything, but in the sense of Sasuke does leave for a little while and periods of time during the show, and then pops up when he feels like it because he's on his own mission. And maybe you guys have had a partner who travels a lot for work, or you have somebody who is absent at many different times in your life when you needed them and when you were in your darkest phases, and left you to kind of do shit on their own, and they just did themselves, like for themselves. They were like, I'm going to do me, and I will see you when I get back, or I'm going to provide for you in that sense and go away and do what you need to do, and all those kinds of things. So it's time for you to kind of step into this for yourself, and to maybe not let this person back, maybe not let this person hurt you, cut the cords, and kind of move on from it. The best practical action not to take right now, pile number 3, is the moon. I feel like for some of you guys, you may want like a nighttime routine, or you're wanting to spend a lot of time either by yourself, and maybe you're also sitting in fear and illusions as well, about a spiritual aspect of life, and you wonder how this spiritual aspect of life is going to affect you, and you kind of sit in these places of fear, and you're also seeing things. Also, side note is, you have been not shown the full picture of the story, pile number 2 or 3, sorry. Whatever is happening in your life right now, and Spirit wants you to know this, you don't see the full picture. You don't have the full picture. We get the full picture when the moon is full. That's when everything's lit up, and as you can see, everything is dark. It lights up to a certain aspect, but the moon is not full. You don't have the full picture. And the best practical action not to take, is don't physically take action to do something about it when you don't have the full story or the full picture. I'm being honest with you, pile number 3. I feel that this person is lying to you. These people are lying to you. They're not giving you the full story when you're trying to focus on yourself. And I feel, once again, your energy is being pulled because you're trying to focus on yourself, but then you get distracted by other people. And I'm hearing that there are just some people who can't take and understand the word no. And these people are not for you. This is why you're struggling with your relationships right now, is because they cannot understand the word no. These people cannot show up. And the best thing for you to do is to not act on your emotions like fully, because I feel like sometimes you can lash out. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you want to get back at people for the shit that they do, but Spirit's saying you don't have the full picture sometimes. And sometimes, I hate to say it, but this is a air quality in the shadow. Like, they like to talk, 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 but the emotions are also there. You'll act on your emotions because this is how we are as humans. But Spirit is saying this is not the time for you to get too caught up in the emotions and when you don't have the full picture. So something to think about. And once you have the full picture and understand the full picture, you get your answers, then that's when you can take action. But now is not the time to do that. The best practical action to take, pile number 3. Sorry, I'm confused. Seven of Swords upright. Gemini energy, hands down, two-faced. Like, those are stereotypes, though. With the moon, once again, we got a crescent moon over here. Pile number 3. This is reiterating everything that I have just told you. You need to take actions for yourself and only yourself at this time. You need to embody this Knight of Wands energy too a little bit. Make the decisions for yourself, create a strategy, create a plan. Even if you, I hate to say it, like, not fuck some people over, like, not do it purposely, but you have to do what is best for you, and that's what the Seven of Swords card is. And usually it means deceit, betrayal, theft, stealing as well, but I'm hearing, and this is something that you need to hear deep down, sometimes these people don't deserve it. Sometimes these people have their own agendas, their own things, and I hate to say it, they have probably fucked you over. They have probably been all about themselves the whole time. And Spirit is saying to you, it's time for you to stop also. I don't want to be like listening to the voices in your head, but I feel that you say things and then you mean another. You have a feeling within and then you say something different completely on the outside. And people who tell the truth trigger you. Because when people tell the truth, it says that they can align with themselves. And that's what Spirit is even saying too. You need to step into this alignment with yourself as well to match the words that you need to do that. And you need to say what it is that you're truly feeling. And I think this is highly triggering for you in that sense. But this is what you're working towards. Page of Cups, upright. Spirit's guidance for you at this time for the month, pile number 3. You're very creative. And I feel that for some, you have creative energies within you that are very dormant. And I feel that you get so caught up in your daily life that you are always maybe taking care of pets, other people, you have kids, even sometimes I'm hearing a husband or a significant other, that you forget to go out and have some fun for yourself. And I feel that there may be an opportunity brought to you where it's good, and this is good news, and Spirit's even saying, like, there may be, once again, confirmation for some good news and good recognition for what you've been doing, is to just maybe even go out, have a drink, have a shot with a friend or so. Sit and enjoy your night, and Spirit saying it's time for you to start incorporating this into your daily routine of having a once a week, like one time a week, one night a week, that's to do something that you actually enjoy, and kind of just shut the door and kind of just say, I'm even hearing saying to your significant other and sitting down talking to them about, hey, I need to have a night to myself so I can think and ground down my energy about how I feel for the week. And so do you think that you could watch the kids or take care of this responsibility for 2 to 3 hours because I need this, and see how that goes? But I still think that feeling that you should be taking a couple hours or an hour or something one night a week to sit down and do something that you actually enjoy, even if it's inexpensive. So very nice, pile number 3. Let's go into your career, money, and health. Career wise, pile number 3, we have truth be told. There is some change definitely coming to your career, and I feel that you're going to kind of have, I hate to say it like this, pile number 3, but the masks are coming off in like almost like a tower moment where you're going to be told and feel like you're being told everything that you've ever been doing wrong with your job. Anything, there's like been a significant change, but also kind of showing that you need to stick up for yourself and showing all the work that you have done and showing who you are truly in this career, and facing those things, and also not lying to yourself about the way that you feel and presenting that too. Maybe you have a presentation and maybe you've been holding back on some of the things that you've needed to say that needs to be changed, that you need things that need to be worked on. I feel this is going to come up, but I also feel like you're going to take the mask off and kind of just be like, hey, this is the truth. I'm not lying to myself anymore. This is what I need. This is who I am. And telling yourself the truth about your career. And I'm hearing whether you like it or not. But I feel there's a lot of change coming in your career this month. Pile number 3. Money, we have buy the book. So you guys, I hate to say it, not hate to say it, but I feel like with this, you guys maybe going on a trip. Maybe you guys are trying to, I'm hearing Morocco. I'm also hearing like a desert place like Arizona, something where there's like desert and like sand. But I'm also seeing you guys are very by the book, so I feel like you guys are paying off bills and finances this month, like knocking them out one after the other, done, catching up on your bills and really taking care of things in earthly matters. So clothing, like buying things that you need, or even buying like travel equipment if you're buying travel. So like just kind of setting up, I'm hearing like a travel banking account or travel something. So but doing things and even writing things in your checkbook and like paying down debts essentially. So, and it's a good thing because you're kind of moving in a direction towards a goal, which is really nice. So perfect. Health wise, round and round. All right, pile number 3. This is where things are going to get a little rough. You have been having the same issues over again, probably issues with your neck, issues with your back. And these are karmic things and things, I hate to say, that you have not taken care of when you needed to take care of them. Now it's getting worse. So essentially, this may be in result to your vision. This may be result into your mental health more, and seeing that it's the same shit over and over and over again, and it's calling back for you to take care of it. And so I feel that you guys, though, something that has been calling for you this month is your mental space and peace. I feel more of a mental peace than anything anywhere else in the body in this area. So whether it be headaches, whether it be I don't want to say embodying more spiritually, maybe having visions and having headaches because of that, or you're denying the spiritual aspect of yourself in the visions and not embracing it more. It's time for you to reach out to a spiritual mentor to help with that. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right. Relationships, protected. You were safe and divinely guided. First thing that I picked up on from this, you guys are going to be protected from any relationships that are not serving you. So all of it, married, single, friend, dating, whatever. Whoever is not meant to be in your life anymore, it's going to fall away. If you notice that there's a relationship that is just not fitting, it's just kind of falling away, there's no effort being made, all that kind of stuff, and it's just not feeling it, you're being divinely protected and guided, because these people, I'm hearing, don't have your best interest and they talk shit behind your back. So here's the thing. Or they just don't like you. So that's just something to think about too. And I'm hearing fake, like maybe you're thinking, oh, this person's fake, oh, this person's not doing blah, 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 blah. Spirit is saying to you, it's not about that. It's just more of you're being divinely protected, whether they're fake or they're not. It's just not serving you. If you are dating and you are single, if you feel that there are partners that, once again, have not been working out for you, you're being protected and divinely guided to stay away from those things. If you're seeing closed doors where you're trying to get the door to open, see that meme of Patrick where it's like, open sesame. And if it's not working, it's not working for a reason. It's not the right time or the right person. Same if you're married, and in a serious relationship, you are safe and divinely guided. So the decisions that you have been making within your marriage or your relationship, if you find that you're making decisions and they're not working out for you both and your partner, you are being divinely guided to and protected from that set decision. Or even for some, if you find that your partner is not willing to budge on something, it's not the right fit or the right time for you at this time. It's not meant to be worked out right now. It's not meant to, whatever that means. And I think that you guys know the situation, but you may even being guided to, for some, I think that you may want to, for a very select few, that there's parts of the relationship and things that aren't working for you, and you may be divinely guided if you've been thinking intuitively, I shouldn't say thinking, but if you feel intuitively it's time for you to move on, then this is something where you feel that you're being guided to for some. Well, if you're not dating, married, whatever, just friends, single and loving it, and just kind of don't want to date, Once again, you are being divinely guided. I feel that I'm hearing a circle, so you may be wanting to make new friends. If, once again, friendships aren't working, close doors. It's just not meant for you. You're being divinely guided to your group or your soul tribe. So if it's not fitting, it's not fitting, and Spirit's coming in particular saying the puzzle piece or the puzzle piece doesn't fit together, or the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. You're being guided to find something better, and if you've been seeing changes within yourself of where you want to go and where you want to do things, and it's guiding you to a more safer and loving place for you to be, and so you can be in that energy. All right, last but not least, let's grab a guidance card for you. Pile number 3. I have the child within. What do we talk about? Inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. Pile number 3, you have to take care of yourself a little bit more, and we talked about this with this card, but you need to mother yourself and be gentle with yourself as if you would a newborn baby. And I think for some of you, you may have children, and understanding that motherly energy, it's always passed down in cycles. And so we need to take that energy and give it to ourselves as well. And because a lot of us were not shown that energy, we were shown more masculine energy, we don't ever, sometimes for some of us, we don't tell ourselves that we love ourselves enough and say, hey, I love myself enough to walk away. I love myself. I did the best that I could today. And that's all that matters, and saying those things to yourself as well, and treating yourself that way as if a mother would treat her child who is sick. You have to treat yourself that way, the same way as well. You guys have chosen the pile with the orange calcite crystal. This could not be any more fitting. This is the sacral chakra. And this is all about things that give us passion and drive, or creativeness, and how we can step into that creative energy. And so this, I would highly suggest picking it up and working on your creative endeavors. You guys may like flowers a lot, so whatever brings you creative happiness, if that's putting a bouquet of flowers together that you find at, like, I'm hearing like Trader Joe's or other places, creating them from different stores, do that. It's really good. It's good for your mental health, and it'll help with this clearing out the mind and shutting off the mind. So yeah, I hope that this read resonated for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So until next time, my friends, namaste. Hey guys, you've chosen pile number 4 with the Moonchild Tarot and the Dumortierite crystal. Once again, I've been apologizing to the past few piles. In pile number 2, the Surface Pro that I use to film on has decided to fall forward because of the way the angle is. So unfortunately, to keep it upright and keep it from falling 50 million times, I essentially have propped it up so it does not fall and you cannot see the table or the cards, as you can see. So I'm working on a new setup for you guys, whether that's an overhead view, because of where I'm at and how my room is set up and how I live. So it's just one of those things where a new setup is coming, and I'm going to hold the cards up for you so you can see them. So once again, I apologize. So, all right, pile number 4, what's going on for you for the month of September? If you have missed the introduction to the video, please go and check it out. If you would like to leave a tip for the read, because I do these for free, my Venmo and PayPal will be listed down below. Tips are always appreciated, never expected. So, yep. All right, pile number 4. Let's see what's going on for you. Woo! Got 1 card so far, because it just shot out, and then pile, what else? All right. God, it's allergy season here, guys, and I'm like itchy. All right, 2 of Pentacles reversed. Don't normally feel this with the 2, but pile number 4, you were coming to a major end and transition in your life where you have tried to keep 2 worlds separate, whether it's family, love, and I'm hearing one side could be responsibility. There may be some things that you not want your kids or family members to see certain aspects of you. Maybe you've been going to class, maybe you joined maybe a church group or a church choir where you are, it's running into your daily life, and you've made a lot of change, but you haven't wanted the people around you to see that, and you're having trouble now keeping those together, and it's calling for you to make a change in your priorities as well, because there are a lot of aspects in your life, I'm sorry, pile number 4, that you are not happy with, and it's calling for you to kind of clear this out and move forward. You may be more somebody who is a nurturer, loves to be out in the earth hiking, and maybe quote unquote I'm hearing tree hugger has come up, so maybe because you have been ridiculed and told that this aspect of life is not for you by other people, you have chosen to keep it separate, but now you're having a lot of trouble keeping that separate. And so spirit and the universe are very well aware of that, and you're maybe trying to keep your finances. You've been saving. I'm seeing in a bank account for a very long time. So if you once again have missed the introduction, I go over the spread and what we're going to talk about, but essentially we'll be going over career, money, health as well, and your relationships, and I'll pull those in a second. So all right, pile number 4. Oh no, 3 of Swords reversed. Okay, it's better up reversed than it is upright. Judgment reversed. I forget which pile had it, but Judgment came out. 8 of Pentacles upright. 8 of Cups upright. Pile number 2 had that. The 5 of Wands reversed. The Hermit reversed. Pile number 3 had that. You have combinations of both piles for sure. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. A lot of reversals for you guys, and then we'll pull the other ones. It is freezing in here. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Cool. What is going on for your career, money, and health this month? Pile number 4. Okay, well, these 2 cards fell out. So these 2 are going to be for your career. We'll go over them at the end. And your relationships. I also have a guidance card for you guys at the end of this. Whoa, too many! Oh dear God, I pulled on the string. Okay. There we go. All right, pile number 4. Let's do the patterning of the spread here. So we have air, water, earth, water, fire, earth, and earth. So a lot of earth signs. You guys could have the earth, sun, moon, or rising. Once again, hearing a Virgo stellium. And you have 2 8s, a 9, a 5, a court, and then this is a 10. So main number is 8, and you also have 2 major arcana cards. So most of the piles have had 2. I think pile number 2 had 3. So every pile has had about 2 major arcana cards, and so we're going through life lessons this month. But you guys more are dealing with inner, I don't want to say turmoil, but inner stability and abundance. So it could be money, infinite flow, and finding balance in your daily life as well. All right, let's kind of hop into this. So the theme for you, pile number 4. I always get the piles mixed up. Pile number 4, you are moving on from some serious heartbreak, and whether it was the third party situation, but I also feel similar to, I think it was pile number 2, or no, it might have been pile number 1. think it was pile number 1. When it comes to getting recognition and moving forward and all of those things, but you're coming to the realization this month that your light has just once again, like pile number 1, has been so dimmed. And it was due to third party situation. I'm seeing a Cinderella situation with the stepmother and the stepsisters when they ripped her dress apart, and it has caused you nothing but pain because you love these people. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. You love these people. You've always had a big heart. You've always carried weights. I'm even seeing you've helped them through some really tough times. This could be a third party situation as well with a family member who maybe there was cheating involved, whether that was with a coworker or a secretary or just the person putting work before you, that was causing issues within the relationship. And you're seeing that you need to definitely work through the pain and forgive and pull the swords out and heal. And Spirit is saying to you, if you need to take time in your own space, take it. It's okay to tell this person, I hate to say it like this, but to fuck off, like, and do your own thing and worry about yourself and take care of yourself, because this person did what they wanted to do. And that's a lesson that you're learning, is to do things your own way, to do things when you need to do them. And I see maybe a Pisces sun, moon, or rising. I'm even hearing Saturn in Pisces. We're going through our Saturn returns now. For those of you that have the same, it is showing us where we need to set boundaries and all of those things. So being so giving in the daily life and not having boundaries within that. So you're learning to take care of yourself more and heal your heart and step into a feminine energy this month and working through it. And this is where it's good because it shows forgiveness from deep pain. So it's good, but also it's kind of gut wrenching. And my heart is with you, pile number 4. The shadow work that you need to work on, though, judgment reversed, is why you always, I hate to say it, tend to feel, I don't want to say guilty, but you guys may be writers or wanting to write, and you have a lot of self-confidence issues when it comes to putting out your content, because you guys maybe even have like a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Stellium, where you're very smart mentally. Like, you guys like can analyze like shit down to the bone. But when it comes to it this month, you're seeing that you need to step more into this and actually tangibly putting out your stuff, and like fame, almost like getting not famous from it, but putting out your stuff to see people for who you really are, and not being so judgmental on yourself and all of the self-doubt and all of this energy that keeps you from holding back, and seeing why you feel so guilty about that. I think that you guys also feel guilty about having more success from your family members and surpassing your family members because they are jealous. And I hate to say it like that, but that you have maybe surpassed or continue to surpass, and they keep trying to suppress your energy because they don't want you to move forward because you did better than they did. And maybe you didn't do things the traditional way. I'm hearing for some, maybe you went to college and maybe they didn't go to college, and maybe because they're stuck in there, I'm hearing like white collar, blue collar, whatever job they are stuck in, that they had to work from the bottom down, and you have maybe gotten a lot of recognition because your light is so bright, and you've done things because, and Spirit wants you to know that you have put your all into everything that you did. You risked stuff, you put stuff on the line, you put a whole shit ton of money out to do for your own development, which was something that these people could never do. They never could put their neck out on the line to try and do things and make things better. They stuck to their comfortability, and you took risks and you took chances. And this is where Spirit is saying that they're not like you, and that this is why I'm hearing for some, maybe they don't like you, if that's confirmation, and that you need to step more into this creative energy. And this is the shadow work that you need to work on, not being able to work, or I should say work on your confidence, not be so caught up in your own energy and doubting and telling yourself negative things over and over and over again, and why you feel that you can't go after your dreams because of this. And so this is deep, and I feel like you guys are deep people. You could have a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm even hearing Gemini. There may be Gemini energy, or you could be a twin. I'm even hearing that. That's a first for me, but maybe you actually have a twin, and maybe you're compared to your twin or your sibling who's close in age all the time, or you were, and that's childhood wounds on why you couldn't do it, because you were always compared and always put in the shadow to your sibling. So that's something as well. So that's some shadow energy. The challenges you're going to have to face this month, though, pile number 4, is the Eight of Pentacles upright. I feel like, once again, Virgo energy coming in here. I feel like you guys are, once again, trying to work to, in your daily grind, to make this dream work thing come true. And I'm hearing for some, you're so determined in your goals, you're so ambitious. I see Voldemort from Harry Potter. I'm pulling up on Slytherin. So once again, this came out, I think, in the last pile number 3. So there may be messages in there for you, but you're going to be facing challenges and seeing in your daily life, your daily grind, on trying to get things done, move in the path, this idea of perfection, of trying to get your dreams to come true. And it feels like you're going to be going in a whole separate direction of where you want to go. And this is also Egyptian mythology. So Egypt is coming up big at this time again. And pile number 1 got that too. So you may have pile or messages in piles 1 and 3. So definitely see that. But I see for you, though, pile number 4, you guys may feel like you're like telling me setbacks, challenges, this, and this, compared to like very similar to pile number 1 again. But you're going to be all right. The path like is straight shot ahead. You're doing okay. You've been just follow, like Spirit saying, go on that path directly, like that you're being guided. Just go straight. And I know it feels like a challenge, but it feels like there's challenges along the way, but you're going to get there. It just not be the quote unquote right way of where you think that it's going to put you. I think that Spirit's trying to put you on a path where you're going to meet somebody who's going to help make your dreams come true and put you on those right paths. And the Spirit is like, this is where it's getting kind of like, but you got to trust. And I'm the same way, because I'm kind of like, why is this happening this way and why is it not? But they're saying you got to trust. The opportunity that you're going to need to take this month is the Eight of Cups. I hate to say it, I hear job loss, but I feel like there's going to be, I don't want to say cuts, but almost as if disappointing situations that are going to cause you to see that the river is just flowing downhill. And you're going to need to take this opportunity of seeing that you're disappointed to try and do something different. I think that, I'm being honest with you, pile number 4. I feel like you're on, I don't want to make it sound like this bad, but you're on the wrong path, essentially. You're not on the right alignment path of where you need to be. And I feel that you want to stay where you're at, and you kind of like sit in your own energy on the daily grind, like we talked about. But once those changes start coming, you're like, I got to make these changes. You don't flow. And so this is essential this month. You need to take the opportunity to transcend from that shadow energy to step into this energy of the light, and it's showing you where you need to go and put on the correct path. I'm hearing writing. So like blogging, writing, talking to people, maybe journalism. Like if you're feeling that you need to make changes, do it, right? So here's the thing too, best practical action not to take right now. Pile number 4. 5 of Wands reversed. I'm hearing befriend or take seriously or talk to people who put you on the runaround, who don't give you direct answers, who don't take life seriously. Don't be with these people, I hate to say it, these energy vampires or these energy suckers who don't have the same values and morals as you. You have different goals, different plans, different ideas on how you view life. I take the 5 of Wands as a values card. You don't have the same values. And the thing is, you can learn to accept other people's values. But pile number 4, I'm telling you, just the action not to take is don't befriend, make up, like kiss and make up, or be with friends with people who have sucked your energy or have trying to take, I'm hearing, your credit, or just want to just suck the living energy out of you. This is not the energy to take. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in the bullshit games and schemes. These people are just trying to make their daily lives better because theirs is falling apart, and they just want you to play that part in it. I'm seeing the Lost Boys, essentially. That may mean something where Kiefer Sutherland, it's like he's the vampire, and they all just kind of do what he says, and they all play around, and like the game that they play with Michael to try and get him to lure him in to be one of the vampires, and they made fun of him and they played tricks on him, that kind of shit, where he was like the laughing stock of the group. Don't be that person. Don't buy into it. Just don't. Not the best action to take. And Spirit is even saying hold love and compassion for them, because they don't know what it's like. I hate to say it, and that's really sad, but they don't know how to enjoy life. They're not happy. So, something to think about. They do shit to entertain themselves just because they're bored out of their minds and they have nothing better to do. The best practical action for you to take, if you have been thinking about hermiting and like literally like a turtle, sucking in the arms, sucking in the head, and literally not being bothered by anybody, this is it. Spirit saying it is time for you to choose yourself. This is the theme across all 4 piles. It is time for you to choose yourself, your dreams, your goals, and once again, I feel let go of anything that is not serving you and that does not fit into your daily life anymore. And I feel it's drastic. I feel like for a lot of us, it's drastic change, but we're being called to be led upon a different path. And once again, best practical action to take is to let go of paths that are not bringing you anywhere to the outcome that you want to be in. That's deep, very deep. So yes, if you don't want to be bothered by people, go and work on your own dreams, your own goals. Spirit's guidance for you though, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Same for pile, I think number 1 and pile number 2. I think it's 2 or 3. I'm sorry. I get the piles confused. But there's somebody that you have not talked to in a very, very long time. There's somebody in your energy field who likes to take their sweet, damn old time to do whatever the fuck they feel like doing. And it's not anything personal, but they're very maybe Piscean in energy, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Spirit's guidance for you, I'm hearing, is just let them go. And I'm not like, I'm hearing stop being friends. I think deep down you don't want to be their friend anymore. And it sucks. But this person has different motives and they just live their life day to day in a different way than you do. And also, guidance is this may also be you, somebody who's not procrastinating, not taking action, taking their once again sweet old time to do things and not having a plan. Spirit's guidance for you is make a plan, stick to the plan. Write down the things that you need to get done. Make a list. Like, this is where you need to be, they're saying a little bit, I'm being honest with you, pile number 4, they're like, got to be a little bit more dedicated to this. Like, not that you're not doing a good enough job, but they're saying the actions that you were taking or the path that you were taking might not be working out because it's not the right path for you and it's not the right action steps to be taking. So they're saying, I hate to say it, shortcuts. It needs to be done the right way the first time. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for that. Taurus energy. So make a plan. Stick to it, and slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. They don't like take action right away. They act like they make a plan and then execute the plan accordingly, the right way, the right time. And so this is where you need to step in a little bit. And don't believe this person. If this is a person who's like, oh yeah, like if you think that people lie to you, oh, I'm not doing anything today, and then they're like, yeah, I'm like kind of really tired, but then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do this, that they're lying to you. They're lying. So just leave it and let it go and let them, kind of like Spirit saying, let them dig their own grave. Let them deal with that. Let's do the fun stuff. Career. So we have message in a bottle and go the distance. So I feel like for some of you, you either have been waiting for a promotion and you've been working really hard, or the other one is that you've been waiting for the right time or to get permission from Spirit to do your job or to do the dream job that you want to do. And Spirit is pretty much saying when it comes to your career, stop waiting around. Like, not that there's a time crunch, but go the distance and do the work, but don't tire yourself out. But I feel like you're going to get some information, or some of you may be like getting text messages outside of your working availability to do that. And I'm even seeing for some that you are a very hard worker, that you're more than willing to put the work in to go the distance, and you may be the one who sits around waiting on the phone as well for them to call you in or for help or something. And so you're seeing with your career this month that, you know, for some, a lot of different energies, I'm sorry, it's choppy, but pile 4, like, I feel like you wait around for them to tell you your worth. I think you wait around for them to tell you what to do, that you need to be a little bit more initiative and leadership oriented in your career, and whether that's your own personal career or that. And I think that you're realizing for some you may need to leave because they may not be giving you enough hours and they're not doing things and they may be running you a little bit thin. So just keep that in mind. Money-wise, I have community. Aww. I love this. Giraffes. You're gonna get down to the nitty gritty this month when it comes to the foundation, and what money truly means to you. This says hotel, so you guys may be setting aside money for travel. For some, you may be moving, and you may be setting aside money for moving, like for literal boxes. And maybe for some, you are moving back home with your parents. That may be something, or abundance wise, or maybe trying to spend more money. Oh, I'm sorry, save more money. And you guys may be taking a fall vacation and you're trying to just save up and try and go somewhere. So Spirit is saying to you, with this community, you may be also looking, what I meant by roots of your money, like what your true values are when it comes to your money and your spending this month. I feel that you're going to realize that maybe you need to spend more money on your kids or more things that light you up like a child and things that you actually enjoy doing, and finding things at a more cheaper price than and high quality items. And you may be spending money on, like, with a group or community, or going out with like a group or people and finding that abundance and flow in there too. You may find for some, like maybe a job with your friends. They may like bring you on board and you may have to move. So that's just something to think about. Health, truth be told, pile number 3 got this, except it was for their career, but once again, health insurance plans keeps coming up. I think that everybody's revisiting money and their health. So I feel like you're going to be looking at different plans this month for your health to see where you can save money. And I feel like for some, you're going to stop acting like, I hate to say it, that you're always so healthy. Like, I feel like you're very smart because of the owl here when it comes to health, and they're showing me knowledge, like, in and out about it, but you're seeing that, you got to take off the mask of, like, hey, I don't feel good today, or hey, I'm not really feeling it, or hey, like, I actually have, like, some health problems and I can't really do this, and it's just kind of like, that kind of thing. But I think that you're going to come to a realization about your health that you need to take it a little bit more seriously and start showing people, like, hey, this is not what I got going on, but this is who I am. I'm just going to give me as an example. Like, I have allergies. I can't be doing this all the time. I need to leave if there's shrimp in the air, like those kinds of things. So, yes. Relationships. Children. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Children are important to this partnership. So once again, picked up on children a little bit. But overall, once again, some of you are going to be reviewing generally about children when it comes to partnerships. If you were single or dating, children is going to be, I don't want to say front and foremost, but it's going to be something you're going to be questioning if you want with a partner. For others, if you are married and in a serious relationship, so once again, children, maybe planning to have children, talking about children. When are we going to have children? Because my biological clock is ticking. Like, you may be in your 30s and like 35, 36, like talking about adoption, those kinds of things. So children. The best, or even take about your children may need to come forefront and from that as well, from your relationship. If you are single, like, and not like, or whatever, you're not dating, nothing, you just worry about your friends, dating's not a thing right now. When it comes to children, you may be watching more children, you may be spending time with more children, and realizing that there's a collective energy when it comes to children, or I'm hearing learning a lesson from a child or about children. So here we go. Let's do your collective guidance card here, or your spirit guidance. And spirit's guidance to you for this month is codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. This could not be more confirming, pile number 4, for this. You know what you need to do. You've been growing and growing and growing. A whole new you has grown, and you're ready to almost pretty much be birthed into a new reality. And this is confirmation. It's time for you to make the changes, take the next step. You've grown. And they're saying you know what you need to do. You have all the tools. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to worry about. They're saying do it. I mean, for some, you have a manifestation coming. You just may need to take a couple more steps or a few more lessons or something to to get where you need to be, but they're saying you have to allow the new you to be born and shown, and to take the next steps of what you need to do to make your life better. The crystal that you've chosen, oh god, okay, almost knocked it over. The Dumortierite crystal is about peace, calm, serenity, and also the throat chakra too. So I feel that if you don't have this, go and pick one up. It fits because you guys need to kind of calm and move through and flow with this, like in energies. So yes, if you don't have one, I highly suggest going to get one. But I hope that this read resonated with you. And please like, share, subscribe to people who need help and guidance at this time. And until next time, namaste.